Hello everybody and welcome to Mark Goldbridge. That's football. We're live, and it's a double watch along. And we listened to what you had to say, and we've got the graphics. We've got the double score. You know, that's what we've got going on for you here tonight. So I hope you're very excited. It was a fantastic night last night with the Champions League watch along, and it's going to be a fantastic one tonight, I believe. So welcome everybody. I hope you're doing well, and very excited about this one. It's probably the pick of the purists night, really. It's this one. It's Munich against PSG. But we have got Porto, Chelsea. I'll be watching both of them, of course, as I'm sure many of you will do as well. So graphics bridge is correct. And big shout out to the Draughty Devil as per ever. He's delivered the goods and we are good to go. So we'll go through the team news in a moment. I'm just going to put a tweet out as well. Let me just put this out and then we'll go through the team news. I'll tell you what, I've done so much today. I feel like I've had the busiest birthday ever. Working. I feel like Dolly Parton. Working 9 till 5. What a way to make a living. If you know, you know. But yes, we are live. We are live. And I'm going to get the team news for you now. Stop moaning about things. But Shoe Shop birthday special. We're going to the Shoe Shop later. Grand Theft Auto, Twitch, Goldbridge TV. Link in the video description. Give us a follow. But let's get these scores on the door. Let's get these teams on the door. So Bayern Munich first against PSG, and we've had a super chat already. Happy birthday, Mark. Have one on me, says Lewis. Thanks very much, Lewis. I will have one on you. A drink, nothing else. That would be horrible. But yes, so last night we had Liverpool against Real Madrid and we had Man City against Dortmund. I had Liverpool versus Real Madrid on my bigger TV, and just below it on a stand, I've got a sort of pad and a notebook, and I had the City Dortmund game on that. Tonight, I don't know which way to play it. I'm going to listen to you. I don't know whether to put PSG Bayern on the big screen and Chelsea Porto on the smaller screen. I'll do it the other way round. I just don't know. I've just messaged Jack and he's had a problem uploading it. So let me just message him. Team news. Yes, well, Alex and Aaron are saying you've got to put PSG and Bayern on the big screen. Well, I've got it on the screen now and I've got the team news for you. So we'll start off with Bayern Munich, who are the home side. Remember, away goals very important. Neuer, Pavard, Sule, Alaba, Hernandez as their back four. Kimmich, Goretzka, Sane, Muller, Koeman, Chopper, Moting. I mean, what a team it is, apart from Chopper Moting, who also wears the number 13. Not only do I think he's a bit crap, he's also wearing the unlucky shirt as well. But maybe he'll sit me down. Obviously, no Lewandowski or Navri. Their bench is a little bit short. Not in height. They're not the Hobbits, but they've got Sarr, Davies, Alphonso Davies on the bench for Bayern Munich, with Boateng, Nubel, Musiali and Nianzou. So not as strong on their bench by Munich as maybe they were last year. Then you go to PSG. Navas, Dagbar, not Dagobah, that's something off Star Wars. Dagbar, Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Kimpembe. I always call him Kimpembe. I'm a bit like, it's like Mbale. Diallo at left back, Danilo, Idrissa Gueye, Di Maria, Draxler, Neymar, Mbappe. And on their bench, they've got Rafinha, Rico, Keane, Sarabia, Herrero. They've got a very good bench. And they've got a lot more on their bench than Bayern, who obviously have a bit of an injury crisis at the moment, Bayern Munich. So that's the way they're lining up at the moment. Sean Dyche is in my live comments. Get rid of him. Arrogant. Happy birthday, Mark. Hope you had a good day, mate. Keep up the good work. Come on the Chelsea, says Kieran Anderson. I'm just about to do the Chelsea thing now as well. Do you use BT Sport app for your small screen, says Connor? No, I just use Sky Player. That was very close last night. Very, very close. Normally it's about 40 seconds, but it was actually very close. You always get a bit of a delay with BT in the UK anyway. So, Di Mario is a new player. Yeah, so let's have a look at the Chelsea lineup. FC Porto against Chelsea. We start off with Porto. Makison, Janko, Mbemba, Pepe, Sanusi, Corona, Grušić, Urib, Altivio, Marega and Diaz. And then Chelsea, Mendy, Azpilicueta, Christensen, Rudiger, James and Chilwell, Jorginho and Kovacic, Mount, Werner and Havertz. So is that his strongest team? It's still a bloody good team for Chelsea, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's a very, very good team. I need to sort out my... I don't even know why that's plugged in, really, because it's not charging. I need to know how much battery it's got on it. Chelsea lineup's trash, says Anonymous. Has it not got your favourite players in it then? Because on the bench they've got Kepa, Alonso, Thiago Silva, Kante, Abraham, Pulisic, Caballero, Zuma, Giroud, Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech, Emerson. I mean, to be honest, if I was a Chelsea fan, I can understand where you're probably coming from. You're probably in that situation where it's very difficult to ever like your lineup because some of your favourites are probably very rarely going to play, are they? Kante is probably a favourite. Thiago Silva, Abraham, Pulisic, Giroud, Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech. There's quite a few players that I imagine Chelsea players would like to play, but it just shows you the absolute depth of your squad. It's on a different level, really, isn't it, to everybody else? So well done with that. Right, stop going off. The long and winding road. Yeah, well done, Draughty Devil. This looks immense, doesn't it? Kiss my arse, Sky. Not Sky. They will be better than us, but other watch-alongs. Mark, opinions on Abraham? I think he's a Villa striker. I think he's a Wolves striker. I don't think he's a top four. Happy birthday, Mark. Your work rate is epic, says Rich. Today, Rich, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The timer's below me. It's just not, doesn't need to be on. Turn the timer off. Does not need to be on. Yes, so 10 o'clock show. 1 o'clock press conference, a bit of pro clubs on Twitch, FIFA career mode on That's Football, United Stand at 7, Champions League, and then Grand Theft Auto at 11. It's been a ridiculous day today, stupid day, absolutely stupid. I've done too much, even by my own standards, but some of it I want to do. I want to do this. I'm excited about this. I don't know why Alphonso Davies is on the bench. I don't watch La Liga. So I'm quite excited to watch this game tonight and see how good Bayern Munich are. I think this is one of the biggest questions of our time. Forget solving global warming. For me, this is massive. How good are Bayern Munich? That's what I want to know. How good are Bayern Munich? Because I know how good PSG are because I've seen PSG play against United a couple of times and I've watched them play against Barcelona. I think you can get at PSG. But Germany, Bayern Munich, have been absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. But how good are they? You know what I'm saying? How good are they? Because I'm just counting here. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. It's miles behind tonight. Trying to figure this out. So I've got Azpilicueta on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Guys, miles behind tonight. This is not good. I'm on 20 seconds and I've still not got Azpilicueta on this screen. I've just got Gary Lineker talking. Last night it was brilliant. It was like 4 or 5 seconds behind. It's about 40 seconds behind here. We'll work on that. We'll work on that. Refresh it. Do you show the match? No. Amazing graphics, says Usman. Thank you very much. Happy birthday, Mark. Hope you're having a drink tonight, says Benjamin. I will get a bit. I will have a drink at some point, actually. Opinions on Werner. I mean, I do like Werner, but you know, there's no doubt that there are issues around Werner and his finishing. But he's obviously a player that, you know, Chelsea. I mean, he's not even playing down the middle today, is he? He's sort of playing off the wing, and I think in a front three, Werner does give you that versatility. But, you know, I would have expected a better season from Werner, if I'm honest. I really would. It's annoying, Mark. I have it on the BT Sport app on PS4. It's 30 seconds behind. Have to turn my notifications off, says Roscun. It is annoying because yesterday it wasn't this far behind, which is very annoying because it's normally better than that. Let's have a look at the... I might just check this one, the other one. I just ate 6 angel slices. Happy birthday, big man, says my pink. No. Happy birthday, mate. Enjoying the content today. Hopefully pay for a pint for you in real life soon, buddy, says Mussy Lions. Thank you very much. And did Seb enjoy the cake? Yes, he did. 3-3 PSG and 4-1 Chelsea wins, says Desert. We're 9 minutes away from kickoff, by the way. And let's have a quick look here. Look at those graphics. Thanks very much. I'm a bit pissed off with BT tonight because last night they were very, very accurate. Just a few seconds, but tonight it seems to be quite a big gap between, which is very frustrating. Very frustrating. Can't wait for Grand Theft Auto later, says Connor Burns. Links in the video description for that if you want to give us a follow on there. We will be live at about 11 tonight. My legs are shaking. Come on, Porto, says Gabby. It's a few seconds for Owen. There's not a lot I can do. My TV is... I can't even got... I might even be on the wrong bloody channel here. Right. We'll come back to that. That's not the end of the world because when the game starts, I can always sort it out. So get your score predictions in the live comments. As I was talking about, I think it's very difficult with Bayern Munich to know how good they are. I'm sort of hoping from a preventative measure to stop Man City winning the treble. I'm sort of hoping that Bayern Munich smash the arse off PSG and batter them. Because I know how good PSG are. I've seen PSG with Mbappe and Neymar against United, and United gave them a game. And people might say, well, you know what, at the end of the day, United beat City, so PSG could beat City, etc. And of course that might be the case. But I'm hoping that Bayern Munich are just on a different level to PSG because that makes me feel more comfortable that they then will win the Champions League. I need somebody in that Champions League that's on a different level to everybody else. And I'm hoping Bayern Munich are going to be on that level. But we will see. PSG are going to thrash Bayern, mark my words, says Aditya. So I'm going to go 3-1 to Bayern and I'm going to go 2-0 to Chelsea. But look, I was wrong last night. I said 3-1 to Liverpool and I said 3-0 to City. And I was wrong because it was 2-1 to City and 3-1 to Real Madrid. And that so therefore I was wrong. And I might be wrong tonight. And I think the Champions League is always very difficult to predict because it is teams from different leagues. And, you know, you assume one league is better than the other, but you don't necessarily know it. So we're about to find out. But that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go 3-1 to Bayern. And I'm going to go 2-0 to Chelsea. And look, again, I would rather Chelsea beat Porto. I don't normally go with the English club. But I don't think Man City will have too many problems with Porto. Whereas I think with Chelsea, it's never... I can't really think of many, and maybe some of you could give me an example. I can't think of many all-English European ties that that aren't close, apart from Chelsea versus Arsenal in the Europa League final a couple of years ago. But that's Arsenal for you. They're a little bit shit, so you can't really count them. It's not normally close in those games, is it? So we'll see. 5 minutes to go. I'm not happy about this. I'm really not happy. Last night was absolutely spot on, and other nights. It's bloody annoying. Why is it so slow? Sorry, I'm just sharing something on Twitter here. Right, there was your one dig at Arsenal every day. Good to see, says Jack. Thank you. Fabrizio Romano was tweeted. I mean, his podcast should be out as well today. I don't know what's gone wrong there, but let's have a look what he said. Boateng will leave Bayern as a free agent in the summer. Great, thanks for that. That was worth checking out his Twitter feed. Very, very happy to see that. So, I'm caught in two minds here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do. I personally think right. Players are coming out on the pitch. Well, you just got to go with what you got, haven't you? That's all you can do in life. You got to go with what you got. That is all we can do. Baby, give me what you got. I tell you better give me what you need. La 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 la. It's alright, so just a few technical issues here. I'm just sorting them out. In the meantime, I'm just going to play you some music. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Making love forever. Friendship never ends. Well, here's a story from A to B. You want to get with me? You better listen carefully. I got M in the place who likes it in the face. I mean, what's that all about? You know, I'm singing a song here just to fill some time, and I've just sung lyrics that I've never sung before, and you've got M in the place who likes it in the face. This was disgusting. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. As a Bayern fan, our defence can be had. Look out for Goretzka. He's the best box-to-box midfielder. Kimmich is a joke. A better Scholes, in my opinion, says James. I thought you were saying Kimmich is crap there. He's definitely good. Mark, have you ever noticed Lindelof looks like a bloody lumberjack every time he does a press conference, says Joe? He's edgy. You know what Lindelof is? And I realised this about Lindelof a long time ago. Lindelof is the sort of guy that if he wasn't a footballer, he'd work in one of them cool coffee houses. You know, like them coffee houses where the guys who work there... It's snowing in Paris, in Bayern. It's snowing. He'd be one of them people who comes out with a beard. He's got all the tattoos. He'd wear a silly hat. That's what he is. It's snowing in Bayern, or Munich, as they call it. So, there we go. And that's a kid's song. That Spice Girls song is a kid's song. And you've got M in the place who likes it in the face. Well, it's not going to be a smack in the face, is it? I think we all know what we're talking about. And they're saying if you want to be my lover, you've got to get with my friends, which is basically a gangbang. Don't get this on BT. I think Lineker would like to be let loose like that, but they don't let him do it. So welcome to That's Football. Make sure you subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. So, we got M in the place who likes it in the face. Not my words. The words of Spice Girls. Spice Girls is right. Well, we'll play it by ear with this. I've got both games on. One of them's definitely about 20 seconds behind, which is a pain in the backside. But I can always flick up and down. The double score setup works really well. It's just disappointing, really, that BT are slow on one of their streams tonight, which is a pain. But like the video, and let's get going. Let's get ready to rumble. Watchers, wreck the mic. Psych. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble. Watchers, wreck the mic. Well, let's hope that we... you know, actually, as a fan of none of these clubs, I hope we do get some controversy. I hope we get some good football. Definitely. That's what we're looking for tonight. We got some last night. Bellingham was robbed by Man City. Sorry, by the referee. Could be the same thing. We don't know. We can't probably say that. But we're about ready to go. About ready to settle in. Thanks for the super chats that have come in. Look out for young Porto substitute tonight called Isaac. Yeah, Dara, I'm not thick. I don't fall for these names that you put together. You know, Isaac Penis and all, you know, Ivor Hardy and I'm a twat and people like that. I won't fall for that. I just won't fall for it. Right, we're kicking off. Let me just start the timer. Come on, ref. Let's go. Still not going yet. What do you think about that? Now you know how I feel. Say you could handle my love. Are you for real? Got M in the place who likes it and the thing. We've got G-Lock and MC who likes it. Easy V. She doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. So Easy V means she's easy, but she doesn't come for free, which means you've got to pay for it. So she's a prostitute. That song's disgusting. The more you look at the lyrics, the more you despair that this was a song in the mid-90s that children liked. Anyway, we're up and running. Fantastic graphics. Shout out to the Draughty Devil. It's the quarter-final of the Champions League, and it's 0-0 in both games at the moment, and we're up and running. I like Wallace and Gromit, Nathan. I always have, to be fair. Yeah. I do. Just kicked my gold. Look at that. Matching jammers. Sometimes you just need to hang on a chair. Hang off a chair and feel the burn. The time is on the screen. So, let's see how we go. Chelsea playing in orange. Porto in their home blue and white. Real Madrid are not playing. It's PSG in white. And you've got Bayern playing in all red. I tell you what, that Sully thought about coming to United, didn't he? He's a big, big unit, he is. No wonder he gets injured. If you're that big, it's like Tyson Fury playing football. You're going to really pound your knees. They're in. Bayern are in. And it's a side netting corner. He's given a corner there. I think it's Hernandez. Hernandez for Bayern Munich down the left-hand side here. Keeping out Alphonso Davies. And he gets in down the left-hand side. Gets his shot off. Was going to hit the side of netting anyway, but Navas gets his hand to it. Cross comes in again. Flicked on, hit the bar, Bayern! And it's gone out for a goal kick. And it was Choupo-Moting. Flicks it with his head onto the top of the bar. Slam it to the left if you're having a good time. Shake it to the right if you're looking to feel fine. That's about sex as well. PSG finally get a touch on the ball here. Di Maria. That's a good ball by Di Maria. Neymar with space. He's running through the middle, Neymar. Feeds it to Mbappe. This should be 1-0. And it is! It's 1-0 to PSG inside 3 minutes. Their very first attack. And PSG make it 1-0. It's an away goal as well. And it's terrible, terrible defending by Bayern Munich. Neuer, I mean, to be honest, he could have gone bottom corner. He could have gone bottom corner here. He actually smashes it straight at Neuer, which is something I always say is a good idea. Not to smash it straight at Neuer, but to smash the ball at the goalkeeper's feet is never a bad idea. And that's exactly what Mbappe does. Neuer probably should do a little bit better, but the bottom corner was wide open. It's basically gone in off Neuer's nuts. He's hit it between the legs of Neuer. Mbappe keeps himself onside. And bang, straight in. And I tell you what, that's a cat amongst the pigeons. And that cat is Kylian Mbappe. Meow. It's 1-0. Terrible goalkeeping, says Sean Negative Turner. But we've got a goal here. I need to change the score. I'm trying to figure out which is which. First attack of the game for PSG, and it's 1-0. Well, that really does make the tie very, very interesting, because I feel that PSG are probably going to be the underdogs. But now they've got that away goal inside the first 3 minutes. We've got a game on, lads, says Awesome Cookie, and he's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Manuel Nuttier. Yeah, he's hitting right in the nuts. Pope would have saved that, says Sean Deitch. Yeah, I am doing Grand Theft Auto tonight. It'll be live at about 10:30, 11 o'clock tonight. I've dropped the link in the video description. It'll be on Twitch. That was too easy for PSG, says Mitchell. You're right. You could just see the gap open up. Way too easy. I mean, where's the centre defensive midfielders? Where's the centre backs? It just opened up. I thought Neymar was going to go himself at one point. Hans Dieter Flick. Don't say that too quick. You'll get that wrong. It is snowing here, though. Klopp would blame the snow. This is not a jumper. It's a top. It's a Boohoo Man top. If you want to get one, 40% off. Use United Stand. Just go to the last United Stand video. Links in the video description. That's why I'm wearing it, actually, because it was a sponsorship. But it's very nice. TTV says, I'd save that shot easy. To be honest, the bottom corner was wide open. I thought he was going to go across him and hit it in off the side netting, but he didn't. I don't think Mbappe did anything wrong, but Neuer should have saved it. Sane. Could be a cracking game, this one, you know. It really could. Cross comes in, edge of the box, and he's given a foul. I think he's given a foul to Bayern Munich here for a handball. I think Idrissa Gueye does handball it, actually. Right on the edge of the box. Well, Michael raises the big question. What I'm looking about these games is, can either of these teams beat Man City? And probably. Bayern won't panic, says Malps. Oh, it's ridiculously early. Ridiculously early. Don't panic. So, free kick right on the edge of the box here. Maddie? Yeah. I think, is the cat in the kitchen because he's moaning? Let's take him up to Olivia. You have to take the cat out of the room. He's like a bloody convict. You put him in there, he's like he's in prison. Straight into the wall and over the bar. Chelsea and Porto at the moment. I think Porto and Chelsea will be quite a tight game anyway. I've said 2-0 to Chelsea, but it's quite a tight game at the moment. Happy birthday, mate. What did you get? Sean Negative Turner. And here he is, iMac. I'm a cretin's back. He said, is he in there?
Yeah, let him out.
All right, okay. He says, I slept with my mate's sister again. We can't control our passion. Well, you know, just tell your mate that. Porto have got a chance to put the cross into the box here. Very slow stop-start game in Chelsea and Porto at the moment, whereas the PSG Bayern game is definitely the more interesting of the two at the moment. Very fast-paced, so much quality on the pitch, so much at stake. Last year's Champions League final as well. Mbappe scored, Patrick, for PSG right in the first 3 minutes. We're only into minute 8, literally just into minute 8. And we've got 10,000 watching again. Please smash a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and give it a share. We're only 8 minutes into both games at the moment, and PSG are 1-0 down. Is Thomas Muller underrated? I think he has been underrated. He might be coming towards being overrated now because he might be getting on a bit. It is snowing, and this is being played in April. It is not a game that we weren't aware of that was played back in December. Mark Di Maria was lying on the grass. Snake, says Zane. Here's Sane on the left-hand side. Is it normal to get this sort of snow in Germany? Lovely ball out to Sane. You feel that PSG are going to have to do a lot of defending in this game. Nicely laid off. Dink. Shoots. Oh, I think that was going in. It was a good shot. This could be going in. Straight at the keeper, and he was onside. Thomas Muller. Muller light. He's got to finish that. He needed full fat yogurt there, not Muller light. He's through one-on-one, stretching his foot out, and he kicks it straight at the keeper. He's got to score. Tonka says it's very normal to get weather like that in Germany at this time of year. Alvin Block says he really likes Navas as a goalkeeper, not as a potential husband. People who say Poch never won anything should realise that taking Spurs to the final is unbelievable. Look at Spurs now, says Andy Harris. Yeah, it was fantastic what he did. But on the other hand, they were a little bit lucky, weren't they, along the way. They weren't great in their group stage. Yeah, keep your eye on Bayern. We're going to see a lot of them. 18 is Goretzka, 6 is Kimmich if you're struggling in the snow. 25 Muller. They all look a little bit in that area. You might get them mixed up, especially Goretzka and Muller. They've got the similar sort of build. 18 is Goretzka, 25 is Muller. What do you think about that? Well, you know how I feel. Anyway, I live in Germany, says Veraci. Happy birthday, Mark. Hope you and the family are well. Hope you've had a good day. Your score predictions for United's game tomorrow, says Joseph. I think 2-0 United tomorrow. Hello, Mark. Pleasure to be here again. What did you have for tea? I'm having ham and cheese Kievs. A random question, I know. I had like a beef stroganoff with pasta. Yeah, it was quite nice, but actually very filling. And I went for seconds, and now I feel a bit heavy. No, you're not blocked, United. Fans first. Lemon says Mark is probably the sexiest man on YouTube. Well, I don't like the fact that you said probably, to be fair. Porto have started off quite well in the Chelsea game, just to give you an update there. They've certainly not been second best. But it's the Bayern Munich game that's drawing my eye at the moment. Porto have started off very well, actually. I'm sure Chelsea fans are watching that game more than they're watching the Bayern game, but they've started off very well, Porto. And it slipped him in again. Mbappe, he's in again. Cuts back. And Alaba, this should be 2. It is 2! Oh, he's offside, Draxler. Well, I don't know how. UK is quite close to Germany. It's been snowing up in Manchester recently, says Red Baron. I genuinely thought this was a goal. I'm trying to see where the offside is. It's probably Mbappe on that pass. It's the first pass to Mbappe because it can't be Draxler. Draxler's miles onside. It's got to be Mbappe. It's a tight one. And Porto have just hit a shot over the bar from Matu as well. 2 incidents going off there. And he was offside, Mbappe. That's very lucky. Marvin AM, Bayern Munich are not dealing with the pace of Mbappe running in behind the high line. What's your favourite cake, Mark? Happy birthday. Probably carrot cake or chocolate cake or back post, Koeman. Goretzka. He's got a lovely shot on him, Goretzka. Wants a handball. Referee saying no. I do like Victoria sponge cake as well. Mark, we should get Kimmich. I know how much you like that statement, so I thought I'd drop it in as a birthday present, says Mark Dobby. It's all going on here. There's loads going on. Porto have started out off very, very well against Chelsea. And it feels like in the Bayern PSG game that every time either of them attack, it looks like they're going to score. It's a fantastic game. You can't keep your eye on it, off it. Well, it is a handball by PSG, but it would have been a little bit unlucky on Danilo. It was kicked at him. Team Ballers says, crazy game, the Bayern versus PSG game. It is. It's absolutely fantastic. If Gary Barlow was here, he'd say, it's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely fantastic. Sean, you can have a shout out. Kimmich has been a bit crap this game, says Paddy. I think both teams are struggling to get hold of the midfield and are being played through quite a lot. It's going off like a bottle of pop, says Rich Smith. I'd love a bottle of pop. I've only got water. Here's Kingsley Coman down the left. Good cross, corner. It is end to end. Got nearly 12,000 watching. Porto again into the box in the Chelsea game. Chelsea playing... Porto have started off fantastically well. I think it deserves a tweet. Headed away by PSG. I know I say this constantly here, but Porto's Mexican beer number 17 is a massively underrated player. Santiago Corona. We have got the same birthday. Happy birthday. Who said that? Cameron Belcher. Well done. Well done for being born on the same day as me. Oh, Navas drops it. Yeah, Chelsea have had quite a shaky start in this game. How was your day, Mark? Tired. GDL. To be honest, tomorrow is going to be more of a day off for me because I'll do the morning show and then I'm just going to do United on the night and not really do a hell of a lot else tomorrow. So I've got Twitch tonight. What's your favourite beer, Insider Mark? HBD, mate, says Jay Pledger. Oh, that means happy birthday. I was like, what? Is that a beer? Happy birthday, says Jamaz. Watching these teams play it forward quickly from the midfield or defence is annoying when we have Fred the Statue pivot in CDM. And happy birthday, Mark, says somebody, I can't pronounce the name, but thank you very much. I'm not really a cider drinker, to be honest. PSG have got a chance to put a cross into the box here from a free kick. Cross comes in. Ooh, Chelsea had a chance there, but it's rolled out quick by Porto. Cross comes in the other game, and it's punched away by Manuel Neuer. If you want to be my lover, you're going to get with my friend. Yes, Twitch tonight, 11 o'clock, Grand Theft Auto. Looking forward to it. I'm getting so addicted to it. It's ridiculous. Proper getting addicted to it, but gotta take a chill. I'm actually going to be playing. I'll probably play before then, but I will be playing on Sunday night. I've got to do the United Spurs game, and then I will be doing Grand Theft Auto at about 11 o'clock again because I've got to do WrestleMania at 1 o'clock. So I've got to keep myself up for something. That's what she said. Twitch is in the video description if you need to give us a follow. Links in the video description for that, or Goldbridge TV. Just type it in. Don't you know? Chelsea-Porto, equal game. Equal game at the moment. Porto have started off very well. I mean, look, Porto knocked Juventus out. They can't be that bad. PSG buying game is just immense. It's so end-to-end. It's amazing. You can't keep your eye off it. Much better than the Champions League final last year, anyway. I mean, we've only had, what? It's just coming up for 20 minutes. Happy birthday, Mark. I love you and your content. United for life, says Paul Not Nice. Thanks for the super chat, pal. So it's another free kick for Bayern Munich here to knock a ball into the box. Bayern look really dangerous, but PSG are picking their counter-attacks. Cross comes in again, and it's a great save by Navas from Goretzka. I mean, I think Muller's chance has not really been shown from a few minutes ago, but very similar again. Cross comes in, stretched foot, and straight at Navas with Muller, and straight at Navas with that from Goretzka as well. They should have scored. They really should have scored. Bayern looking really dangerous. Yeah, we've done that from Mitchell Costello. Cheers for your birthday, Mark, says Paul Farmer. Thanks for the super chat, Paul. Goretzka should have scored. It should be 1-1, really. Bayern looking the better side. I'll be surprised if Bayern don't come out on top over both legs, really. But, you know, if PSG plan works, which is definitely, you know, to try and hurt them on the break. Please do El Clasico on Saturday, says Sam. We'll see, Sam. We'll see. Please subscribe, by the way. We're only 150 away from 352,000. Bottom right-hand corner. Cross comes in. Another shot. Navas is going to be busy tonight. Pavard shoots it straight at Navas from the edge of the box. Laid off by Sane. He hits it well. And Navas is going to make a save from there, but he can only palm it round the sides. Am I looking forward to having my haircut? You know what? When you get towards the end, you're sort of like, I've done all right. That's got to be another corner, ref. And it is. Yeah. I wonder if Neymar's got his Speedos on, says Sam Gamble. Porto, Chelsea. Very, I mean, I'd actually say that Porto are sort of running the show on that one at the moment. Cross comes in again from a corner, cleared away. Oh! 20 minutes gone, 1-0 PSG. Chelsea give up another free kick here. Porto technically causing Chelsea a lot of problems here with their ability to move the ball about. Impressive by Porto. Take a stretch, Mark, says Oliver Little. I was just thinking that. Oh, yeah, man. Get the stretch on. Manuel Neuer there. Marcus, thank you for the super chat. Bayern are missing Lewandowski, says Punisher Jones. Well, you're going to miss a player of Lewandowski's ability, really, aren't you? You are. I'll tell you what, I'm loving this. Smash a like on the video for this and subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. We've got these for the next 2 weeks because we'll be doing double headers in both. Does it still amaze you how many people wish you a happy birthday over socials and how popular are, says Rich Smith? Well, no, not really, because as you saw on my Twitter today, there was quite a few people wishing me death and having a bad birthday. So, you know, I do focus on the good people, though, so thank you, everyone who is nice. But there are some CUNTSs out there. I think they've just got unhappy lives. I think that's what it is. You're not banned, Harry. I can see your chat. Happy birthday, Mark Oldbridge. Also, what's your opinion on Lawrence Flocks? I think he's a bit of a flannel, says Luke Jones. I know who you're talking about. I don't really have a massive opinion on him. I can't really think of anything he's been good in either. I tell you what I am going to do, though. I've got really into this now. You know, before I was singing, I was trying to sort some tech out. So I was singing Spice Girls, If You Want to Be My Lover, right? And the interesting thing about it was the lyrics are pure filth. Now, this was a song in the mid-90s when, you know, and kids loved it. So there's nothing going on at the moment because Bayern Munich hold on a minute. It's Pavard down the right-hand side. Porto have also got a corner. Pavard. What I like about Bayern is they seem to make something happen off every cross. Although that's gone for a goal kick. So there's some cracking lines in this song by the Spice Girls, and it's sort of... let me just write this down. It's almost... It's almost a going for Goldbridge in itself. Spice Girls. Spice Girls. We got M in the place who likes it in your face. And she likes it in your face. Water sports? I don't know what's going on. We got M in the place who likes it in your face. No, that could mean her face. I like it in your face. Yeah, who likes it in your face. She wants it in the face. Yeah, but I was right. Pearl necklace. You've got G like MC who likes it on a don't know what. You've got Easy V doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. So here's the story from A to Z. You want to get with me, you got to listen carefully. You've got M in the place who likes it in your face. You've got G like MC who likes it on a God knows what. Got G like MC who likes it on a Easy V, doesn't come for free, she's a real lady. As for me, you'll see. Yeah, I can't imagine what you want. You probably want the lot. Shitting and everything. Anyway, let's move. We've got football on. Good tackle there by Sully. I thought Neymar was going to get away there. Chelsea. Oh, Porto come away with it. Bit of a break, but well dealt with. Very equal game, Porto and Chelsea. Very equal game. Porto been very impressive. Chelsea need the away goal. Mark, Man United should look at Bayern as a team rebuild. Kimmich is an absolute baller, says Victor. And Mark, Madrid extra reporting Madrid will not pay 150 million for Haaland because that money saved for Mbappe. Madrid President Perez working on Mbappe, says Shayon. And nice stretch, Mark. I tried yoga once, asked the teacher to teach me the split. She said, how flexible are you? I said, I can't do Mondays, says the fisherman. Thanks for the contribution, Fabino the GOAT. I mean, look, just going back to that previous comment about Madrid, we had Messi and Ronaldo at Barcelona and Madrid, respectively. Could we have Mbappe at Madrid and Haaland at Barcelona? That would spice up your life, La Liga, because it's gone a bit shit recently. But imagine that. Oh, Koeman! Oh, terrible first touch. He would have been in. This feels like a matter of time before Bayern score. And a big chance for Porto here as well. Chances galore at the moment. Seydou has to score, but doesn't. It's all going on here. It's all going on. These lyrics ruining my childhood. Happy birthday, Mark. Hope this buys you a drink, says Santiago Briantos. Thank you very much. Mark, for those who are worried about centre-back height, watch Marquinhos. He's world-class, says Kichino. How big is Marquinhos? Yeah, I've never thought of him as being very tall. Oh, back post. Back post, Chopper Moteng. Sliding in on the corner, and he's put it wide. It reminds me of me on Pro Clubs today. Mine was a worse miss than that. Mark, City got robbed. Sane is at least an £80 million player. Happy birthday, by the way, and have a wonderful one, says Sahil. Yeah, I think he's just one of those players that wanted to go back to Germany, isn't he? But, you know. Bayern have been very good. That's a foul, surely, ref. He's not giving it. Nearly 13,000 watching. Thanks everyone who's been tuning in. Please smash a like on video. It is 1-0 in the PSG game against Bayern. Mbappe down the right-hand side. He's got away from Sully. It's a lovely cut back, and it's good defending there. I think it's David Alaba, who himself isn't particularly big because, of course, he's a left-back by trade. But Mbappe leaving Sully for dead there. Well, not quite dead. He is running, but in a footballing sense, he's sorted him there. Quick corner by PSG. It's harder to watch the PSG Bayern game because of the snow. But PSG are looking to sort of do punchy little attacks. He's onside. This is 2. He's on. He's on. Marquinhos is on. And it's 2-0. What's going on at Bayern Munich here? What are they doing? What are they doing? They've dominated the game, but they've been hit for 2. 2-0 here. And the shot, well, no, it's not going to be a shock, is it? But it's shocking defending. Cross comes in, headed out. It comes back in. He's miles onside, Marquinhos. Absolutely miles onside. Terrible defensive line by Bayern Munich. You're going to struggle. You're going to struggle. You are really going to struggle if you're defending like that. It's one of those ones where it's been dinked over the top and everybody's left back in. 2-0. Positive. No. So, 2-0 in this game. Got to change the score here. And it's not looking good for Bayern. I still think if anybody can come back, it's Bayern. But 2 away goals. You've got to say, the ball comes in over the top. Bayern Munich's defence is coming out. You've got to be anticipating these sorts of mistakes. ESPN pundit's going to cry. Neymar with 2 assists. They said PSG couldn't get a result with him in the team. Thank you. K Chino as well. 2 away goals as well. You're not going to miss that if you're Marquinhos. And we've got a bit of a shock on here. Marquinhos might be coming off. He's off for Ander Herrera. So he scores a goal and he comes straight off. Chelsea still 0-0. It's looking like a 0-0 in that game at the moment. Leighton says Bayern are screwed here. Bayern getting opened up like a cheap brass in Stoke. I can't believe I read that one out. Who's going to stop City? Well, the trouble is, I think the problem with it is, the reason I would wish that Bayern Munich would win this game is because if you think about it, the sort of goals that PSG have scored, Man City wouldn't score, but Bayern would battle Man City possession-wise, whereas PSG clearly won't. So I think there might be a substitution here for Bayern Munich as well. Neymar is truly the 3rd best player in the world. He's having a great game tonight, Paul. Not nice. I thought our defence was bad. Jesus Christ, they could do with Maguire and Lindelof tonight, says Sean Negative Turner. Here's Neymar. And Neymar, yeah, we've done that one as well. Thanks for the super chats there. Thanks everyone who's tuning in. Nearly got 14,000. Here's Kingsley Coman. They need a goal by Munich. Slips it into Choupo-Moting. I'm a bit shocked myself here. 3-0. 2-0, sorry. Alphonso Davies is coming on. Got a goal for Chelsea coming in as well. What a lovely finish that is. Goal for Chelsea, and it's Mason Mount again. Smashes it in. That's a huge goal for Chelsea. Huge goal for Chelsea this is. There's a change as Goretzka comes off for Bayern, which is interesting. We'll talk about that in a minute. It's a lovely turn from Mason Mount. And from that angle, I think the keeper should do better. It's whizzed into Mason Mount. A lovely turn. Smashes it in from the angle. He's not close to the goal. It's drilled into his feet by Jorginho. And he takes it onto his other foot to do the spin. Lovely technique in the turn. And then he smashes it low across the goalkeeper. Keeper should be saving that with his foot, I think. But it's 2-1. Well, it's not. It's 1-0 in that game. And it's a massive goal for Mason Mount. Don't anybody start doing this Mason Mount is overrated bollocks. He's, maybe I thought that a year ago, not anymore. Can you wish Caleb a happy 12th birthday? We're all United Stand fans, but missed tonight's show live, says Gemma Lamont. I did do the tweet for you as well, Gemma. I think it was you as well, so check out my Twitter feed. But happy birthday to Caleb. I did see your tweet from your mum today as well, so I hope you had a good day. And I miss Herrera sitting on the bench in Paris while we've got McFred playing in the middle, says Sean Negative Turner. And sorry, Mark, happy birthday, lad. Hope you've had a good one, says J Max. Thank you very much. And finally, Funny Davies' girlfriend plays for PSG, says Dano Jr. Well, it's a massive away goal for Chelsea, says Lewis, and it is. I just need to change the score there. It's not it's them, it's Chelsea who scored, and it's 1-0 there. Massive goal from Mason Mount. What a season he's having. What a player he is for Chelsea. And it's the away goals who are winning at the moment. Chelsea in Porto and PSG in Munich. Oh, that's lovely, that is. Well, will Porto fold a little bit now? I just wanted to talk about A17 Gaming has come on both the away teams. I did want to mention that. What's Goretzka gone off for then? Was he injured? Because I was focusing on the Chelsea goal. But I would have thought they would have just took Hernandez off, but they've took Goretzka off, which to me feels like it might be a defensive move. They've gone to a back three, haven't they, with wing backs? Looks tactical. I love comments like this, and I'm not even afraid of it. K Matt says, and this clown wants Alaba at United. He's so dodgy at centre back every time I've seen him there. Well, it's one game, mate. At the end of the day, so you want what you want. I want what I want. But it's not just me that would take him at United. Real Madrid want him. So Chelsea want him. Juventus want him. PSG want him. So I think I'll take my opinion and that of some of the top clubs in the world over yours. But, you sleep with yours. That's fine. Away goals in Chelsea game is weird considering both games are being played in Sevilla's ground, says Ross. Is that really happening? Yeah, that's a bit weird. Do you think Southgate will take Mount to the Euros? 100%, Roppolarino. If he didn't get injured, he's going to the Euros. Absolutely. Definitely. No one's not going to take Alaba as well, because let's be honest with you, every club in the world would take Alaba because he's free. You're just paying his wages. Real got lucky to not face PSG, City or Bayern, says Pink Cheese. Well, Porto started off well, but Chelsea's quality is starting to come through here. I tell you what, I would never want that Sully to play for Manchester United. He is a donkey. An absolute donkey. You could book a test and just go and get one.
It's not open at the moment.
All right. Thanks, Freddie Lax. Soleil or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I got a goal back here for Bayern. 2-1. I mean, it's only what they deserve, really. I thought it had been pulled out for some reason, but it's 2-1. Bayern Munich have got a goal back, and it's Chopper Moateng. I told you they weren't out of this tie. They've had chances, Bayern Munich. That's the thing. PSG, impressive to be 2-0 up, but they have had chances. The cross comes in from Pavard. That's a lovely header. It's a lovely header by Chopper Moateng. Absolutely cracking header. Lovely cross by Pavard. But he heads it low. No keeper's going to save that. That's technique. That's technique from the Bayern striker there. I'd say that's about right. I'd say that's about right in this game. Because Bayern Munich have had some big chances, namely Goretzka and Müller. I just think this game's got so much life in it. German Harry Maguire looks uncomfortable in everything he does, says Mark Dobby. He's slower. He looks slower than Maguire. I mean, this is a lad that's been linked to United. Not a chance. He's huge as well, isn't he? He always looks like he's a bit injured. It's like, oh my God. He's like Tyson Fury. He's massive. One thing's for sure, we haven't seen all the goals go out of this game yet. He's not bad, this Chopper Moting, is he? I always thought at Stoke he was a bit crap. Here's Sane. Oh, I tell you what. It could be 2-2 by half-time here. 7 minutes to go to half-time. Mark, how can you say Rashford could be in top 10? Fat Ronaldo, Rooney were already world-class by the time they were 18. Rashford is already 23. He should have been world-class by now. The fact that he isn't means he will never make top 10. Yeah, but who's in the top 10, Zane? It's all right saying Rashford can't be in the top 10. Some people would put him in the top 10 already. I wouldn't. But like, who is in the top 10 players in the world? And a very generous super chat, Zane, by the way. Thank you very much. You know, the top 10 in the world might not be a great top 10. Needed that. Nearly 15,000 tuning in. Thanks, everyone. Please give us a subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. We're very close to 352,000. So thanks, everyone, tuning in. We're about 5 minutes away from second half. Chelsea winning 1-0 against Porto. Fantastic goal by Mason Mount. And, of course, it's an away goal, even though apparently they're playing both games at the same ground in Sevilla. Would you take Hansi Flick at United, says Hadi? I mean, I think if Ollie left, you'd consider him. Happy birthday, Mark. Come on, Sane, says Antando. Fantastic game, Bayern PSG though, isn't it? Happy birthday from your favourite chairman, says Ed Woodward. Imagine if it was him. Imagine. I mean, the crazy thing is, the way I think this game's going to go at the moment is that PSG have Rashford is class from a Liverpool fan, says Mitchell Costello. I think you could get a situation here where PSG have been 2-0 up against Bayern Munich and got 2 away goals and still be in a massive disadvantage in there. Sulai looks fat, says H. Happy birthday, Mark. You can have a pint on me next week. Have a great day, pal, and thanks for the great content, says Bun. Thank you very much for the super chat there. Maguire and Sulai would be a terrible, terrible, terrible pairing, I feel. There's another injury here. Could be another substitution as well. Porto just had a shot there. It's gone out for a corner. Porto have been competitive in this game. We'll hit Danilo on the back. I don't think he's going to be too injured, to be honest. Sule looks like the trees from Lord of the Rings and HBD, Mark, says Andronel. Thank you very much. Good cross coming in again. Navas has to punch. Buying 2 subs in the first half. Ollie would never do that, says Sebastian Rodri. I didn't even see what the second substitution was. So much to keep your eyes on. But I will tell you what it was. No, I won't. I didn't see it. Sule came off, yeah. Yeah, probably because he's crap. Jerome Boateng came on. I don't know whether it's it's definitely tactical with Goretzka. I don't know whether it's tactical with Sule or whether he was actually injured. Because Boateng's potentially even slower, says Meeks. Today, Tobias, thanks for the super chat. PSG are getting a bit battered here, says Reece Davies. I think that's basically what's happened. PSG have not really... They've been clinical. And they've been a threat on the break. Tim says, I'm new here from the States. Recently started watching a lot to learn, but I think I've found my outlet when I can't catch the games. Happy birthday, says Tim. Thanks very much, Tim. Zane says, Mark, that was your birthday present. What's all the fuss with Haaland? Obama and Lacazette would have had those chances away. He's a B-Tech at Tor Andre Flo. I bet you'd love him at Arsenal, Zane, and thanks for the birthday super chat. And DJ Music says, happy birthday. Thanks for all the great content over the years. Keep doing you. Thanks very much for the super chat there as well. And Mark, I'm thinking about signing Chopper-Moting, says Ed Woodward. And what present do you think Woodward would buy for your birthday? I think a quid sellotape to the inside of a card. Blue none or a bottle of multivitamins, says Luke Jones. Yeah, I think the quid inside a card. Who remembers that? Did anyone ever used to get that as a birthday present? I sometimes used to get 3. 1 roll of sellotape with a piece of pound underneath inside a card. I used to get that. But I also remember I used to get a lot of notes. Even back in the late 80s, I used to get notes. I'd be like, a fiver. A fiver in the late 80s was probably like a 50 now, wasn't it? How much was a fiver in the late 80s? Because I used to get a fiver. Maybe not the late 80s, actually, what am I thinking about? Yeah. No, I would have done. I started getting money in cards when I was like 8. So, yeah, I would have done, yeah. Fiver in 1989, how much was that worth? So we're about a minute out from half time here. Happy birthday, love the channel, says White Owl. Headed it, good header as well. Straight at the keeper though from Muller. Happy birthday, Mark. Wishing you all the best. Thanks, Wally Wynn. So we've got 2 minutes added on. Chelsea game is at half time. What a half of football we've seen in the Bayern PSG game. And remember, half time is not actually half time, is it? Half time is full time. If you know, you know. But I just think if Bayern Munich can come back and beat PSG in these ties, it just shows an immense ability from them. Defensively, yeah, not great. But I don't think there's many teams that are going to hurt Bayern Munich in the way that PSG have hurt them. It's almost like PSG are the antidote in many ways because they've got that pace on the break with Neymar and Mbappe. If you think about a Manchester City, they're not really known for their great pace on the break. Bayern play with so much intent, United couldn't, says Haddy. Is that £5 or shillings, says Luke Jones. Will they change the ball colour if it snows too much, says Joe 90. That's half time in the Bayern game as well. So look, Chelsea winning 1-0. It's already half time in that one. Fantastic goal by Mason Mount. So much respect for him, especially as he's a player that I didn't really rate that much at the start of the season. I think he's been Chelsea's best player. I've been saying that for a long time now, and I think he's definitely a massively important player for England and Chelsea. And what a goal it was. Lovely turn into the box, having received the pass from Jorginho, and smashes it low into the bottom corner. Maybe the keeper should do better, but Mount does fantastically well. Chelsea have that away goal. They're 1-0 up, and they're looking good. Porto have played well. But in the other game, oh my God. PSG racing into a 1-0 lead, then a 2-0 lead. Bayern had their chances and didn't take them with Goretzka and Muller. And then a lovely header by Choupo-Moting to make it 2-1. But you can't take your eye off this game. This game itself could end up 4-4, and then you've still got another game to play. So it's going to be fascinating. It was last year's Champions League final. It's this year's quarter-final, and it's ridiculous which way it could go. I'd still go Bayern Munich. I don't know what everyone else thinks. Who do you think's going to win the Champions League, says KFC Nation? I think I've got a horrible feeling it'll be Manchester City, to be fair. But who knows? Who knows? Look what Poch's done with PSG. You should have replaced him, Ollie. I'll take Poch at Arsenal, says Zane Miassi. And how about that turn and finish from Mount, says Grayson. How does that rank among top English talents for you? I just think England are blessed at the moment with Foden and Mount and Grealish. I think they're absolutely fantastic players. Unfortunately, they all pretty much play the same position, but they're all fantastic. The advantage that Mason Mount's got, and if I'm Jack Grealish at home watching it, is that I think Grealish is a better player than Mount, and I think Mount's fantastic. How do you get all three in the same team? You probably can't. Mason Mount's done something tonight that Jack Grealish can't. He's scoring a goal in a Champions League quarter-final. Jack Grealish needs to play for a Champions League club. I know he loves Villa, and I know Villa love him, but Villa are not going to be in Europe next year. Jack Grealish, at his age, needs to be playing European competition domestically. And, you know, if he decides he's not going to do that, then he might find himself sat on the bench, or even worse, for England, because he's got to show that ambition. And clubs have got to show that ambition to buy him. So he has to do it. He has to get himself into a European club, which is going to be very difficult this summer, because it's very hard when he signed that massive new contract for somebody to go and spend the money on him. But I think that Mount's fantastic. I really do. Poch wouldn't join Arsenal. They're Southampton level. Why go back down to that level, says Darren G. Foden scored yesterday as well, says Alvita. He could have scored 2 yesterday. Pochettino would sooner raise potatoes than manage Arsenal, says Racehorse Red. And what would you say are Poch's weaknesses as a coach, says Fame Yazin? I think I think Pochettino, from what I've seen, and I haven't seen loads of him, I didn't actually want him as a Man United manager. I thought it was a little bit obvious to go and get Pochettino, especially when we appointed Mourinho, who was sacked by Chelsea, and then you want to go and take a manager who's sacked by Spurs. I think you've got to be a little bit more imaginative than that, and create your own talent, really. So, but Pochettino, look, he can be a little bit stubborn. He can be a bit late in his substitutions, and he can be a little bit late in adapting. So that's what I would say about him. But you know, he's a cracking coach, Pochettino. There's no doubt about that. But the way they're set up against Bayern, they're definitely trying to hit him on the break, aren't they? Which, look, sometimes you've got to do. Saka should be in the England team, says Zamiasi. He can be in the top 10, not Rashford. Well, I don't think he should be in the England team, because who do you take out? We're going to have to leave out some very good, talented players in the England team anyway. Happy birthday, Mark. Even though I'm a Liverpool fan, I've been watching you since United played us in the US friendly in 2018. Love your content. Was that Pereira, Jake? I remember that goal. You smashed us, but Pereira scored a good free kick. Would you take Sule at United, says Versace? I would absolutely cry. I never, ever want to see... In fact, I'm going to put a tweet out again, out now. Interesting tweet here from Neil Robertson. He's a snooker player, Australian, Chelsea fan. He's just put on Twitter, Porto by far the better team. Werner and Havertz need to do an awful lot better keeping and holding up the ball. Thankfully, some Mount brilliance has us ahead. I think that's a very honest assessment of that first half by a Chelsea fan there. And I don't know what everybody else thinks, is that yeah, definitely. I think that Porto have played very, very well. And maybe their keeper should have done a little bit better on what was a brilliant bit of skill and shot by Mason Mount. But Chelsea have not been convincing in this game, and Porto have played, exceptionally well. I would take a chance on the Nagelsmann to Sebastian. Yeah, look, if you're asking me, he would be my consideration as a next manager of a Spurs or a Man United or an Arsenal. That's the sort of manager I'd be looking at. Somebody who has great potential, has their own way of doing things, is young, and is wanting to take a chance. It's a bit like bringing a youth player through, isn't it? I think Nagelsmann's the manager I would rather have than an established manager that maybe has fallen on hard times. I'm a lifelong Bayern fan, but love watching your Man United content. Kimmich for us was like Roy Keane for you, not by technical skill, but by leadership. He just wants to win everything, says Cold Dish. Yeah, I mean, just going back to that game, I think it's been a fantastic first half. And I do think Bayern are going to win. Not only do I think they'll win this game, I think they'll win the tie quite convincingly. PSG have just got to hang in there and take their chances when they get them on the break. But to be honest with you, I mean, look at the first goal. That's on Sully. He's so slow. He's all over the fake place. Look at him. He's left, he's right, he's got the turning space. I mean, I almost hear the noise. Beep, 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 beep. You know, when a lorry's reversing. He's so slow. He's a big weak thing. And I'm surprised that they've even started him. But I suppose that's probably the weak spot that they've got. And Upamecano, no wonder they've gone out for Upamecano. Brilliant studio, Mark, says Cave. Thank you very much. So I think that is the asset. Sorry, that is the weakness that PSG have got to try and exploit in both games, is the lack of pace in that Bayern defence in certain areas. And you can see why the manager of Bayern has made the mistake. But the second goal, again, they're slow out. They're too slow out. And it's Sully who actually plays them on. I'm pronouncing his name wrong. But he would have been offside. He would have been offside if that centre-back had gone out. So he's probably at fault for both goals, really. But it's lack of mobility. Why do people disrespect Ian Wright for me? He was a better striker than Rude, and maybe Wayne, Ian Wright, says Zayn Miassi. Well, Ian Wright was a good striker, but he wasn't technically as good as Wayne Rooney and Rude van Nistelrooy. BT Studios got nothing on you, Mark, says Ewan Black. Thanks very much, mate. And Alaba is playing very well, running with the ball forward. Well, Alaba's not at fault for either of those goals. That's why people are saying Alaba's crap. Alaba gets out quick enough from the second goal. I think it would have been a marginal offside. This is a great goal. The goal by Bayern Munich. Pavard's cross is lovely, and that header's fantastic. So many strikers wouldn't finish that. He's headed it so well. He's quite far out. He's level with the penalty spot, and he's headed it down. It's a fantastic technique on that header by Choupo-Moting. Fantastic header. Really, really is. Happy birthday, Mark. Here's to another year of back pains and another year of crap football from United every week, says Joshua Bowater. And thanks everyone who's watching. Please subscribe, bottom right hand corner. We're getting close to 352,000. Bottom right hand corner to subscribe. Everybody's welcome, of course. This is not the United stand. That's football. So everybody's welcome on here. We did the Champions League last night. We've done it again tonight, and we'll be doing it again next week. I don't know what I'm doing at the weekend watch-alongs wise yet. I need to have a quick check, but yes, get involved. And I've got a brilliant FIFA career mode coming up in a couple of weeks' time as well. Just need to get through the Newcastle one, which I'm enjoying, and then we'll be starting off a very, very interesting FIFA career mode, which I think I will have something for everybody, quite literally. Liverpool come back in the second leg, says George Gillen. They've got to score early, and Real Madrid score and that game's over. So it's interesting. It's interesting how that could pan out. I still think the Dortmund-Man City game could have something in it. I hope Sancho's back, but something could happen in that game as well. So let's see how it works out. But I'm very excited about this second half, and I hope that we do see a similar half to the first half. I think Bayern Munich will come back into it. But then again, if you're PSG and you're Pochettino, you're like, look, get another goal. Get a third away goal. There's not many teams that go out scoring 3 away goals in the first leg. So we've got to defend a little bit better and go and get the third goal. I am doing Grand Theft Auto tonight. If you want to join me for that, I've dropped the link in the video description for my Twitch page. Just give it a follow, and I'll be live at about 11 o'clock on there. PSG CDM is class. Let's get him, says Ahmed Javad. There's plenty of good CDMs out there. There are, definitely. And unfortunately, not many of them play for Manchester United. I just want to say how much I've been enjoying your GTA 5 streams on Twitch, says Racehorse Red. Thank you very much. Thanks for the super chats that are coming in, by the way. Reason for referees Haaland autograph revealed. Sophia has for years helped to centre in the BL region for children and adults with severe forms of autism. Shirts are donated for auction. Well, you see, there's always two sides to a story, isn't there? There's always two sides for a story. And I think that when that happens, you have to... you've got to appreciate that. You've got to appreciate that. What do you think of Villa owners? Rich and they spend, says HH Gaming. I think just with Villa. I think with Villa, the problem is with Villa is that you've got Jack Grealish, and I just think Jack Grealish has got to play European football. Otherwise, he becomes a bit of a Matt Letizia. No doubt a talented player, but he's not peaking. And I sympathise with Villa because they won't want to lose him, and I sympathise with Grealish because he won't want to leave. But he is a fantastic player, and I think he needs to play at a better level. Villa this season, we're looking all right for a European spot, and then Grealish gets injured. So, Villa without Grealish, that might be the issue. Genwell Balandares says, I'm scared that United will go for Jerome Boateng. Well, I don't think they'll do that. I mean, Mourinho did want him, though. On the real, Mourinho did want him, so you can't deny that. But no, United won't go for him. Zayn Miassi says, Mark, do you remember when Fat Ronaldo scored goals at Old Trafford and the United fans clapped him? Just wait for Martinelli. I do remember that, Zayn. It's one of the rare occasions where a player has been applauded at Old Trafford, but I do remember that. Can't believe you stay in your chair when Man United score, says Milan Fan TV. Well, I don't. And to be honest with you, thanks for the super chat, but as I said, people deal with things in different ways. I didn't really celebrate Rooney's record-scoring goal because I was so pissed off that we hadn't won the game and it was a draw. Bite me. I'm not bothered what people think about me, because if I cared about what people think about how I react or do things, I'd have stopped doing this a long time ago. I'm happy with who I am. I'm happy with what I do. People watch it or they don't. But don't judge me, because I'll keep doing the way I do it. That's the way I am. And actually, I'd probably refute that I don't get up when United score, because I'm always looking for a stretch. So I probably would. Thanks for all the happy birthday. Even a Man City fan has just said happy birthday to me, which is really special, because I do give them a lot of banter. So that's fair enough. Pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Well, I'm very excited about this second half. A lot of people asking me about El Clasico. I don't know. It's a Saturday night. I don't like Saturday night games at 8 o'clock. I may well do it. We'll see. Got a busy weekend, to be fair. Chelsea and Porto have already kicked off in their game. We've not kicked off in this one yet. They've had a little bit longer, probably because it's snowing. They're having a cup of tea, but I will start the timer as soon as it kicks off in Bayern PSG. But we're a good minute into Chelsea-Porto already. Bayern and PSG not quite started yet. Bayern are a second half team. I thought they were a very good first half team. But here they come. Just waiting for Choupo-Moting to do his boots up. Boateng's just lying on the grass, having a kip. Chelsea on the attack here. Kovacic goes wide. Still haven't kicked off. Choupo-Moting's boots. Should have been 2-0 there for Chelsea. Guess who missed it? It's that man. Timo time. It's a lovely cross in by Mount. Puts it right onto the head of Timo Werner. And you've got to say, nice crap. He's got to score there. A substitution for PSG as well. Both teams have used 2 subs here. I don't know how many you get. Werner should score then again. That's another good chance for Werner. Yeah, it is Grand Theft Auto tonight at 11. Come on, fucking hell. We're nearly 3 minutes into the second half of PSG Chelsea. Get your bloody... I thought German was efficiency. I thought that's what Audi was all about. Ball-strung technique. Precision engineering. Still not started the bloody second half off. You get 5 subs in the Champions League. Come on, lads. People have got things to do tonight. People want to watch Goldbridge play Grand Theft Auto. We're nearly 5 minutes into the second half. Bloody hell. What are they doing? Get on with it. They're having a bloody chat. Herrera's having a chat. I don't know what I'm having for tea. Get on the bloody pitch, you lazy shits. It really does my head in when games can't be efficient. PSG have only just come on the pitch. It's PSG delaying purposely, says Malps. Yeah. Bloody disgusting. Tom Potts says, I hope you're having a good birthday. Thanks, pal. And happy birthday, Mark. Thanks for all the great content you do. What's your prediction for our game tomorrow, says Jordan Such. I'm going to go 2-0. 2-0 to United. That'll be live on the United stand tomorrow night. Come on, ref. Get this bloody game up. Let's get this party started. Bayern Munich's ground is lovely, isn't it? I know it's empty, but what a ground. I tell you what, it's so sad. It is so sad. I've played at Old Trafford, right, and there was hardly anybody there. And it is eerie. I mean, it's a fantastic experience, but it's eerie to play in a ground that's got 75,000 capacity and nobody's in there. So, can't wait till we get fans back in the ground, basically. Brutal says it's Poch tactics. Antonio could be out for 6 weeks, apparently, there, from a West Ham fan. Could be out for 6 weeks. I'm crapping myself even more with Rice out. Yeah, it's gonna be very hard for West Ham, isn't it? Got a massive game against Leicester on Sunday, and it's gonna be very hard for West Ham. If you start losing, I think West Ham without Antonio are a different proposition anyway, but without Declan Rice as well. I mean, you've got Lingard, but it's going to be hard for West Ham if they lose players like that. Big up Marnie and the other Liverpool players that got online abuse. Hope the people that abuse them get the virus, says Zayn Miassi. And do you remember Georgie Conclassi for Sissy? What a player. Oh, what a player, Rich Smith. He was fantastic. That was back in the days when Shitty was shit as well. He's a fantastic player. Antonio is injury prone, you're right. Porto coming hard here. But Timo Werner had a great chance. A great chance for Timo Werner. Porto in again here. Good save by Mendy. Marega. Porto probably, I don't know what anyone else says, but Porto probably worth a point here. And you still say City were born 10 years ago, says Mitchell Bassett. No, I mean, mate, that's a joke. I know more about Man City than Man City fans, I'm afraid. That's got to be a goal. Sane, he's going to have to bottle that. No, he does well. He does well. It's good defending by PSG. Any Prem watch-alongs this weekend, says George. I'm going to have a quick look, actually. I'm going to have a quick look on the old fixtures list while this is on. But it's hard to take your eyes off this. Porto doing very well against Chelsea at the moment. Just having a look at the weekend fixtures. Man City against Leeds at 12:30. I just hate watching City. I really hate watching City. Liverpool Villa at 3. Crystal Palace Chelsea at 5:30. I mean, any of those games are worth watching. I just don't know whether I actually will. Sunday, bloody sun. Of course, you've got the El Clasico at 8 o'clock on Sunday as well. Real Madrid, Barcelona. It's a massive game. It is a massive game. I'm considering that. And then on Sunday, well, Man United are playing Spurs at 4:30, so I literally cannot do West Ham Leicester because it would eat into the preview for that. So I haven't really made. I'm not going to do Sheffield United Arsenal. So it's difficult to say, really. Difficult to say. We'll see. We'll sort something out. Sane lays it off to Kimmich. He's a very good player, Kimmich. I mean, he is very, very good, isn't he? I mean, it's not a controversial statement to say he's a world-class CDM. He is fantastic. Coman does well. Wins a corner. I'm watching WrestleMania. Yes, I'm watching Sunday night. I'm doing a watch along for it on Sunday night for the Paddy Power YouTube channel and the Grand National on Saturday. I'm a busy guy at the weekend. Thoughts on Alphonso Davies, says Jack Hudson. Well, for me, he's one of the best left-backs in the world, but he didn't even start this game. Bit of a slow start to this second half. You feel that PSG are probably trying to just take a bit out of the game and, you know, stop Bayern dominating. Bayern trying to keep the tempo up. But you've got to watch PSG on the break. They're such a good attacking side. I think it's not rocket science, is it? PSG are a fantastic attacking side with Neymar, Mbappe and Di Maria in it. Any chance of an IPL watch along? Happy birthday, says Ryan Gillen. No. Lovely cross. Pavard clears. Happy birthday, Mark. You were like a one-man soccer Saturday. I think you're just missing a headset and a couple of shouts of unbelievable, Jeff. Mbappe's in the box. Neymar! It's going to be 3. Oh, it's a great save by Neuer. Off the line by Alphonso Davies. That is a huge moment in this game. Neymar, it broke for Neymar in the box. Neuer makes a great save and then follow up by, I think it was Mbappe. But Bayern are their own worst enemy. Architects of their own downfall here. Do you think Liverpool will make a comeback, says Shez? I mean, look, they've got a good chance of coming back into it, but you'd fancy yourselves if you're a Real Madrid. Porto are coming hard again here. They've got the ball in the back of the net. Or he's given a foul on the keeper. Do you think the word agenda is demonised because I have an agenda to get Poch to be a manager because I think it's good for United long term, says Red Baron. I think there's a negative thing about agenda, which a proper agenda isn't necessarily a bad thing. Are you doing a watch along Saturday for Mania as well as it's a 2-day event? No, it would destroy me doing that. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, UK time till 5. Good shot. Navas puts it out for another corner. Mitch says, I'm scared because Porto are doing good. I think from what I've seen, Porto deserve a point out of this. You know, there's still half an hour to go, but they do. They've played very, very well, Porto. I've been very impressed with Porto, actually. They've... another good shot there, just wide. I mean, Sporting Lisbon are undefeated in the Portuguese league, the Superliga, isn't it? Oh, here we go, Pavard, low shot, kept in by Navas. Domination from the two home teams at the moment, who are both losing by 1 goal. Coincidental, I don't know. But yeah, Chelsea are under the cosh. Porto have been fantastic. Another cross, another clearance. It's hectic here at the moment. You can't take your eye off either game. Bayern of the week at the back, weaker at the back, and already signed the best young centre-back in their league as the biggest club in England. That's how United should be run. Another shot there. I tell you what, you can't take your eye off either game here. It's fantastic Champions League football here. How are Bayern Munich not back level? Could PSG hit them on the break and put the tie to bed? I don't think it would be put to bed. If Bayern lose this, I don't see how any team could take the trophy off City, says Red Harlow. I think only English teams could take it off them, to be fair. Oh, Lewandowski's out for 3 weeks. See, people are talking about Mr. Beast. He's going to love me when he watches YouTube Gogglebox. If you know, you know. Well, you won't know because you won't have seen it yet. But yeah. Basically on YouTube Gogglebox, I'm on it, and they showed us these clips of videos, and there's this guy 5 years ago with about 10,000 subscribers saying, I'm going to make this video now and see where I am in 5 years. Chelsea 2-0. Oh, has he missed that? How has he missed that? Havertz cuts back to him. It's a definite goal, but it's not a goal. What a miss, says Van Ander. Couldn't finish his dinner. Long shot. Keeper spills it. Werner crosses it to Havertz. He gets there and he puts it wide. He's level with the 6-yard box. He's got a little man on his shoulder. It's not Bilbo Baggins. It's a Porto defender. And there's another Porto defender diving in, but get it on target at least. All right, you might miss, but he's got to get it on target. And he's missed the whole bloody goal. It's a fantastic chance for Havertz. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Chelsea, with that goal in that sort of a game, you feel that it's a defining goal. It was offside anyway, apparently. But he's still got to put it away. Yeah, it takes the drama away when he's offside. Do you think Richarlison is a good player, GS Gaming? Yes, I do. I am doing Twitch later, yeah. Links in the video description. Give us a follow. Come on, Bayern. Sane's in! Oh, why didn't he shoot? He's a twat. Why did he not shoot? Kimmich. Why did Sane not shoot? Why did he not shoot? What a game. What a couple of games. So much excitement. You don't get this much excitement on YouPorn. Apparently. I don't need to go there. He's on his weak foot. I don't have a weak foot. I don't have a weak foot. Yeah, Gogglebot story. Oh, Mbappe's through! And he's missed one-on-one as well! This game's got everything! You don't need any other thing! You only need Champions League football! And the the linesman's walking like a boss. He ain't putting his flag up. He thinks Mbappe's onside. I ain't putting my flag up, mate. He's one-on-one. Maybe he was offside. I don't know, but he missed anyway. Mbappe didn't know. Neuer didn't know. They played to the whistle and he missed. Yeah, anyway, so on this YouTube Gogglebox that I'm on, which is on Jackmate, They show us this clip of this guy 5 years ago who does this video saying, I've got 10,000 subscribers and, hopefully in 5 years, I'm going to do a video in 5 years' time and hopefully I'll have grown. And I'm just sat there going, I don't know who it is. I sort of hope he doesn't do anything. I actually hope he doesn't become famous, and apparently it's Mr. Beast. So, I didn't know. I didn't know. At least I'm being honest. There you go. Do you really like it? Is it? We're loving it. We're loving it like that. I'm in between two classes. I tell you what, I'm in between two stunners. I tell you what, I'm having a threesome. It's fantastic. Two fantastic games. Probably, I prefer you over you, but you can stay. But you are gorgeous. I absolutely love you. It's a fantastic game. Absolutely brilliant. And we've still got half an hour to go. It's a brilliant. I'm loving it. I'm loving this. And it's really weird. It's 2-2. It's Muller light. It's full fat Muller. He's got it in. Skimmed it off his head like half a pint of green top. And it's in. It's 2-2. It's a delightful ball by Kimmich. And it's slipped in with the head. Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find an absolute classic Champions League quarter-final between Bayern Munich and PSG. That's not offside. Two grateful headers. The comeback is complete, but it's not. It's still two away goals. But Bayern have come back like I knew that they would. Absolutely fantastic game. Absolutely fantastic Champions League night. I didn't think last night could be topped. It's been topped. This is a fantastic game of football tonight. 2-0. 2-2. But of course, if it stays like this, PSG would go through in the second leg. But I told you, I said it at half time. I think Bayern Munich won't only win the tie, I think they'll win this game. And what a side Bayern Munich are. They just need to sort their defence out. What a game Bayern Munich Man City could be. Bayern all the way. Although they play in the semi-final, don't they? They won't play in the final. I told you PSG ain't all that. They're very good on the attack, but defensively they're suspect. They always have been. And of course, Marquinhos has come off, which is a big loss. Mark, happy birthday, and I'm also crapping myself because my dad wants me to play with his... no, I'm not reading that out, Mateus. Come on, there's jokes and then there's sinister-ism. Muller always seems to score in the big game, says Ron13. PSG are shit, says Paneka. Angad says PSG is still going to go through. Bayern's quality is showing. I mean, 2-0 up. 2-0 up against Bayern Munich. Surely you've got to just defend it. See it out. See it out. Bayern on the attack again. Mark, I'm being serious. Not like that, mate. Scary, says Mateus. Oh, I didn't actually read your full chat. Let's have a look what you said. Mark, happy birthday. Also, I'm crapping myself because my dad wants me to play with his friends and I'm scared to make a mistake and what they think of me. Oh, he's talking about football. Well, just go out there and express yourself, mate. That's all you can do. It's a bit like when you're at school and the older lads ask you to come and play with them at dinner time. And, they're bigger than you. They're more physical than you. You just got to express yourself. Get your first touch. It's got to be a good one. And... pass and move and get to feel the game. Backer's down injured now for PSG, but he's back up again. Thanks everyone for subscribing. Apparently we've hit 352k as well. We've got 14,300. We've got an absolutely cracking game going on as well at the moment. It's absolutely fantastic. Loving it. And to think we're going to go through it all again next Tuesday, Wednesday night as well. We'll be here with these two and another couple of sorts next week as well. And I'm going to be Goldbridge in between these two. Loving it. Bayern Munich are just dominating PSG at the moment. Oh, lovely turn by Alphonso Davies. But PSG on the break are a threat. Now it's Mbappe into Neymar. It's a 4v4. And it's gone out. Another potential handball there. Would have been a very harsh handball on Kimpembe. Still 1-0 in Chelsea Porto. Do you like octopus? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Sane on the break. Terrible pass. Brilliant game. Two absolute titans. Looking forward to Grand Theft Auto later. Says Connor 5431. And my England 11, Sancho, Sterling, Kane, Grealish, Mount, Rice, Luke, Maguire, Stones, Walker, Dean. What would you change? Hope you have a great 20th, says Josh Davis. I'd take Dean Henderson out for Pope. I think Pope deserves it more this season, really. Although, you know, in the long term, I think Henderson will be the goalkeeper. It's Henderson or Pope for me. Kyle Walker would come out for Reece James. I don't really rate Kyle Walker much. I think he's a bit of a speed merchant. Stones, Maguire, Luke Shaw, I'm happy with. Rice, Mount, Grealish, I'm happy with. Sancho, Sterling, Kane. I'd probably put Rashford in. I don't know who I'd take out of Sancho and Sterling, but I probably would put Rashford in. I'm not a massive fan of Raheem Sterling. I'm not. As a footballer, I know he's fantastic, but I don't. I mean, maybe it's because he plays for Man City. It might be something like that. I don't know what's wrong with Muller at the moment. I think he's cut. I need a stretch. I tell you what. People were saying Kimmich has had a bad start. What a player. What a player he is. I mean, he's just devastatingly good. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, I wish Chelsea was on at 6 p.m. Hard to watch both, says Matthew Larney. Yes, it is. I said this last night. It's very disappointing, actually, to have two games going on at once. It's hard to keep an eye on. Mark, I really can't understand why United are not terminating Phil Jones' contract. Also, do you see the future for Tahith Chong at United, says Sidant. Wait a minute. Mbappe's in again. Up against Alaba. He's gone for... Fucking hell. What a goal by Mbappe. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous because Bayern Munich are the better side. They're the better side. But it's just terrible defending and absolute brilliance of the attack of PSG that's keeping them in this game. It's like Man City will destroy them unless Mbappe and Neymar have great games because they are so reliant on the break of this. And it's killing Mbappe. He just stands up. He stands him up, Boateng, and makes him look shit. Just goes through his legs. It's quality. It's just pure quality from Mbappe. But the better team is Bayern. But the defence of Bayern just can't live with Mbappe and Neymar. And, you know, they are two of the best players in the world. Happy birthday, Mark. I think Thomas Muller is the most underrated player of the generation. Any team in the last 10 years would have loved to have him, says Ice Mooney. And what a stop, in words of Jim Ross, says Rich Smith. Mark, I really can't understand why... Yeah, we've done that one as well. It's just fantastic from Mbappe, though. You cannot get your head around this. Well, you can. You love it. It's been fantastic. And Bayern will go again, and I think they will score again. But maybe PSG are just going to keep doing this and get through. I mean, they've got 3 away goals. Like, you shouldn't be 3 away goals away from home to Bayern and still the underdog. And yet they are the underdog. Koeman, was that a foul? Shot straight at Navas from Choupo-Moting. They were nearly straight back in. Mark, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Have a great day, says Red Harlow. Kimmich gets a yellow card. He's not happy. Still 1-0 in the Chelsea-Porto game. It's all going off. Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right-hand corner. It's a true slobber knocker, in the words of Jim Ross. Bayern will score. Bayern will definitely score. But PSG will probably score again. It's just unbelievable. I bet Bayern Munich wish they could get up in Meccano now. Kimmich again. But PSG is not a great home side. These same players lost twice to Man United at home and to Lille a few days ago, says Nut G. Well, Moise Keane's coming on now. Mark, is this the year the Ballon d'Or goes to Mbappe? Happy birthday. Oh, he's fantastic though, isn't he? AS. Mark, I've been watching the game on the telly and God's sake, the attacking and midfield quality is unreal. Amazing stuff, says Noel. Bayern always looking for the forward pass, one touch. Love it, says Sebastian Bodry. And yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, and thanks for the super chat from Red Harlow as well, saying happy birthday. It's that ability to look forward. Porto looking as if they should have got a penalty there for a push. They've not got it. Di Maria comes off. I've hardly noticed Di Maria tonight. Thank you for all your content, says Ishmael. Thank you very much for the super chat there. I've hardly noticed Di Maria tonight. But 20 minutes to go. Unreal game. Unreal game. And I think Bayern Munich have actually got nervous at the back, and it's probably something that's going to stick with them through the tie. I think they're scared. They're scared of how PSG just keep going forward and scoring. PSG haven't done loads, but they are... Oh, there's going to be a yellow card here for a foul on Neymar, who's probably got his Speedos on here. There won't be much wrong with him, I don't think. PSG are not going to beat Man City if they go through. No, I don't think they will. I'll say that pure and clear here. Di Maria's a snake, Sebastian Bodry. I don't think that's even a bad tackle by Boateng. It's a yellow card, but I don't think it's an injury tackle that the Neymar rate makes out that it is. See, Neymar's fine. Absolutely fine. 11 o'clock will be GTA SG, and I'll explain why towards the end of this stream. There's a good reason that will benefit all of you. Don't worry, I'm not going to show me in the bath or anything like that. But it will benefit you, because something I'm going to do, you can do too. Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right hand corner. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Another cracking Champions League watch along. But yeah, going back to that point, Man City will beat PSG. Because they will dominate the ball, and Man City are better defensively than Bayern. I think Bayern have got a better chance of beating Man City because it'll be a football game where possession is key. That's a lovely ball into Choupo-Moting. Attack the space, attack the space. Oh, poor ball. They do miss Lewandowski, don't they? Of course you're going to miss Lewandowski. Koeman. Oh, they held him off. They held him off. 18 minutes to go. Hi, Mark. Here again. Could you please enlighten me on what shaving cream you use to shave the hairs? No, not going to read that. Chronic. I mean, just crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Christ Jones says, Bayern lack pace at centre-back and are exposed when Pavard and Davies go forward. Upamecano will solve that problem for them, though. Yeah, but not till next season, Bryce. Not till next season. Chong and Jones, Sidant. Phil Jones, you can't pay Phil Jones off because he's on $4 million a year and he's still got 3 years left. So that's £12 million. You've got to try and sell him. Tahith Chong, I don't think he's going to be good enough. What a ball that is out to Sane. Stands up his man. Good turn. Lovely play by Sane. Wins a corner. Kante is coming on for Chelsea. I didn't see who else was coming on there. But Chelsea, very good result for Chelsea. But remember that it's been played at the same ground. So, you know, Porto have been very good in this tie. And they're not out of it. Pavard, no, it's Kimmich. He's won another corner, surely. Thanks for the super chat, Shay. Any specific match you're looking forward to at Mania? Edge, Roman and TB have come back from life-changing issues to the main event. Great story. Yeah, looking forward to that one. I'm quite intrigued by that one with Randy Orton in it and the Fiend as well. I know it's a bit weird, but I'm quite intrigued by it. I was looking forward to watching it. I used to watch wrestling properly years ago, so it's a bit like watching the Super Bowl for me. You know, it's a one-off event. Looking forward to it. Gnabry's a big loss as well. I don't think either player are back for the second leg as well. So, stretch time. But give PSG their dues. They've not been the better team, but they've been very, very clinical. I mean, look, you've got Mbappe and Neymar in your team. But of course, Bayern Munich are going to have to score no matter what. In, you know, three away goals. Bayern Munich are probably going to have to score 3 goals in Paris. It's a lovely goal by Mbappe though, isn't it? Boateng's got to do better. Got to do better. What are we thinking, everybody? Mason Mount's come off for Chelsea. 10 minutes to go in that game. 15 minutes to go in this game. A little bit later. Thiago Silva's coming on as well. A lot of people asking me if I think Liverpool will come back. The semi-finals will be PSG or Bayern against City or Dortmund. Liverpool, Real Madrid against Chelsea or Porto. So you could end up with a Real Madrid-Man City final. You could end up with a Liverpool-Man City final. You could end up with a Porto-Dortmund final. There's lots of possibilities, but I think every first leg has got something in it, which is what you want to see. Oh, it's not broken for them. Lovely turn. Bayern, they're doing their best here. Some of their football has been fantastic. Choupo-Moting. He's missed it anyway, and I think he was offside. He must have been offside. Choupo-Moting. He was offside, yeah. Bayern Dortmund final. Yeah, it's miles off. You've got to get onside there, mate. Do I still play grassroots football? Don't care. No. God, no. I wish I did. I could play what is it? Seniors, but to be fair, probably since my mid-20s, playing regular football has been difficult because of various jobs that I've had to commit. So, you know, and I sort of threw my toys out of the pram when I didn't get to play at the level I thought I should have played at. So I just played for fun. Lovely little ball out there. I think Bayern will get a goal. I think this game will end up 3-3. But, you know, they could get something on the break, PSG. Bayern are going to try and get back into this game, of course, and that could leave a gap at the other end. Chelsea PSG final. Chelsea will win it, says Sean Negative Turner. Mark out of PSG and Bayern, who has a better chance of beating City because we can't have them doing the treble. I think Bayern, AS. We need Kembembe at United. Mark, reckon it's possible. If so, how would you value him at? Callum, I think he'd be good at Man United, but I don't think you can get him out of PSG, to be honest. The reason I think Man City Bayern Munich could be a better team for Man City is because Man City are not a team with Mbappe and Neymar. They're not a blisteringly paced team on the break. And I think that causes a lot of teams a lot of problems. But I don't think PSG are that good when they haven't got the ball. And if Man City played PSG, they'd dominate the ball. And I think they'd hurt their defence like Bayern Munich have. Bayern Munich have had a lot of chances tonight. So I think Man City would beat PSG over 2 legs. Bayern Munich and Man City could probably beat that, but it would be a much more equal game in relation to ball possession. And also, Man City are not going to hurt Bayern Munich on the break. That's not how they play. So I think Bayern Munich would have a better chance, even though PSG could knock Bayern Munich out. I am watching the game. I've got it on right in front of me, Jordan. Chelsea have scored 2-0. Sorry, I wasn't watching that bit. That's Chelsea through. Fantastic for Chelsea. I did predict it would be 2-0 in that game. And it is 2-0 to Chelsea. Chilwell with the goal. Sorry, I wasn't keeping an eye on the Chelsea game at all. Disrespecting Chelsea there. I did predict they'd win 2-0 though. It's a mistake at the back. Chilwell just runs through, takes it very well, rounds the keeper and passes it in with his right foot. Oh, I feel a bit sorry for Porto. But Chelsea have done the exactly. I mean, look, we've got no fans in the ground. It's not the same, but they've done exactly what you want to do in an away tie. Sir Alex Ferguson used to do this. You keep a clean sheet, you get an away goal. If you get 2 away goals and you keep a clean sheet, you basically win the game. So fantastic from Chelsea. And of course, it makes it very, very difficult for Porto, even if they have a good second leg, because the 2 away goals. But the big thing now is with Chelsea winning there, they've booked their place in the semi-final, I feel. Is there anything left for Bayern Munich in this last 10 minutes? PSG looking to hit on the break and park the bus here. They've got the perfect opportunity, of course. United beat City playing counter-attacking football with blistering pace up top. If City play a team that wants to play football, City will win, says Red Baron. I don't know. Look, I'm not saying PSG can't. I was asked the question, Red Baron, who do I think's got a better chance against City? And I think Bayern Munich would have a better chance. But it doesn't mean that PSG can't beat them. I just don't think PSG are very good defensively. Imagine how annoyed some United fans will be if Poch wins the Champions League with PSG, missing out on him by keeping a manager who wasn't good enough for Cardiff, says Sean Negative Turner. Oh, change the score. Sorry. I'm not used to having the 2. Not used to it. We got it. 2-0 Chelsea. I'm loving having both these screens. It's great. Big shout out to the Draughty Devil. 15,000 watching again. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Would you want me to do a watch along for the El Clasico at the weekend? Great tackle there. Idrissa Gueye. He's had a good game. I think when he was at Everton, he had more interceptions than anybody in Europe. And I think he only played at Everton for a season before he went to PSG, didn't he? I think time's running out a little bit here. I know I'm stating the obvious. Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right hand corner. Are you still going on tour to America if you're allowed when Manchester United go, says Rich Smith. We will go, yeah. I don't know whether that's going to happen this summer, though, because Joe Goldbridge roasts Jake Paul is quality, says Chad Roston. I haven't watched it yet, mate. Yeah, shout out to Drawty. What work he does for you. Lee, he's well recompensed, but he is a genius as well. He charges £1,000 a minute. No, he doesn't quite charge that, but he's fantastic at what he does. Eric says Porto have been unlucky. I think Chelsea have been efficient. Very efficient. Oh, it's a terrible ball out from the back. Shoot from distance there. Draxler probably wasted that chance. I'll tell you what, though, even if it finishes like this, the only game that I think's dead, that is that one. And that might not be dead. You know, that's the sort of game that you could have a madness second leg. That should be over. Chelsea should be through. That one's not over. Dortmund, Man City. All right, Man City have got 1 foot in the semi-final, but that's not over. And yeah, Real Madrid have got 1 foot in the semi-final, but that's not over either. And that's what you want. That's what you want. You want to be entertained. Look, I can't believe how much I've enjoyed the Champions League this season. How has he missed? Alaba wants a corner and he knows he should have scored. It came to him on the edge of the box. I don't know how he's missed this. He's just got to guide it into the bottom corner. Oh, maybe he's trying to curl it around the defender. It's never on. It's never on, really. The gap's not there. It's good defending by PSG. LP says it's over for Liverpool. But yeah, look, my team's not in the Champions League. We got knocked out in the group stage. But I've absolutely loved the Champions League. I don't know why. And I think it's a scary thing in a way as a United fan that I'm really enjoying the Champions League even though my team's not in it. Because I just don't think my team belongs in this at the moment. You know, so I can sit back and enjoy it. It's like watching the Euros when England get knocked out. It'll be like, well, we were never this good anyway. I'm hoping in the future United can get to this level, but I mean, I'm watching these two teams and United have beaten PSG, that's the thing. But, oh, let it go. Just goes wide again. Muller. Five minutes to go. I think this is going to be a barnstorming second leg. I really do. Muller just puts it wide. Hits his own foot. Bayern have been absolutely shocking in the final third, says Callum. Shocking in the final third. Shocking in their final third as well. Defensively, they've missed so many chances. They've been poor at the back. I think they should have won this game. By loads. Absolutely loads. I just put a tweet out there. The ridiculous thing is, I think this game should have been 6-3 to Bayern. Terrible defending, terrible finishing, but superb on the ball. Sane. Oh, good block. Comes out to Kingsley Coman. Skips past his man and goes for a corner. Lewandowski would have got them the win. They've got to get the win without him, haven't they? Apparently Zidane's leaving Madrid in the summer. I don't know whether that's true or not. I don't know whether that's been confirmed. Kingsley Coman blocked. It's got to go wide there. It's a lovely ball out wide, that is. Kimmich. Muller. Is that a handball? They want a handball. He's getting his yellow cards out. He just wants to give someone a yellow card. The ref's a little Hitler. You just see him there. He's like, it's a corner, it's not a handball. And he's like, who wants the yellow card? And he goes to Choupo-Moting. He wants to be a bit careful there. There's 3 players he can book and he goes straight to Choupo-Moting. It's a handball. That is a handball. It's just whether it's a bit unfortunate. Little bit unlucky there. Bayern, but it's on Herrera, so we'll let it go. Cross comes in. Headed away. No Lewandowski, no Party. Hope he's back for the second leg to make it even better match up then tonight. And happy birthday. I don't think he will be back. If this is Bayern on an off day, imagine on a good day, says Jack Brown. Oh, I think the second leg's going to be fantastic, really. Absolutely fantastic. I can't wait for it. But Neymar comes off. It's job done for Pochettino and PSG. They've got to be very, very, very happy with that. You know, you can't fault what PSG have done. Very, very clinical. Deserved the chances. Bayern Munich defensively not great. Only 2 minutes being added on here. You can't take your eyes off it. Chelsea full time. Fantastic result for Chelsea. 2-0. Little bit unfortunate for Porto. I mean, to be honest, I have been keeping an eye on it. It's just not been as intense as this game. But not a terrible game. Jimmy Garner says, have you got Trevor's number? I need some pipe laying under my sink. I know what you mean. Watching this makes tomorrow depressing. Granada versus United will be slow compared to this. And Ollie's obsession with Haaland makes me sick, says Rudy Cox. I mean, it's PSG on the attack here. Imagine if they made it 4. No Lewandowski, no Party. Hope he's back for the second leg. I don't think he is, Dan Levitz. Don't think he is. If I were Woodward after this game, I would get the checkbook out, says Sebastian Bodry. And I think that's going to be the end of this game. 11 o'clock on Twitch, Josh. 11 o'clock. Zane says, I predicted both scores right. I got the Chelsea game right. I predicted that was 2-0. This one I predicted 3-1 to Bayern. So I'm way off. Absolutely way off. My Twitch link is in the video description. So if you give us a follow there, I'll be live at 11 for that one. I just wanted to say, everybody, the reason I'm not live till 11 is because I've got something to watch. I've got something to watch that I think you might like. It's called YouTuber Gogglebox, which I'm on. If you search YouTuber Gogglebox on your YouTube search, or just go to Jackmate channel, or you just check my Twitter, which I'm about to retweet, then you will see what I mean. At Mark Goldbridge on Twitter, I've just retweeted it there. Or just type in YouTuber Gogglebox. I'm actually on it. 38 minutes. So I've got to go and watch that. And then I will be on Twitch doing that. So fantastic result for PSG and a fantastic result for Chelsea. Can't take that away from PSG. Look, Bayern Munich should have bloody won that game. But it sets it up lovely for the second half. Lovely for the second half. So looking forward to that. Thanks everyone who's been watching. Please subscribe, bottom right hand corner. And please, 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 please do go and check out YouTuber Gogglebox. It's a brand new idea from Jackmate. I'm on it, sat on my sofa watching some stuff. And yeah, really, really do want you to go and check that. In fact, what I will do is if I drop the link in the video description for you, then it makes it even easier for you to go and watch it. So let me just type it in. I mean, you could do what I've just done. I've just typed it in the video description, YouTuber Gogglebox. But I'm going to drop it in the link in the video description as well. Because I just want to make it easier for you. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to. So I'm going to drop the link in the video description for you. Go and check it out. I've not watched it yet. I know I'm in it, but I haven't watched it yet, which I'm very excited to see. And it's a pilot, so you never know. We might do more. Goggle box. There you go. The link's in the top line of the video description. I'm going to be on Twitch at 11 o'clock as well, playing a bit of Grand Theft Auto. You can join me for that. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Please do check out YouTuber Gogglebox and see what you think. And I'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching. See you on Twitch at 11.